Hey, everyone. Welcome back. If you're ready to talk about reaching financial independence without extreme saving, then today's topic is right up your alley: coasting financial independence, or coasting FI for short. And I have to say, I love coasting FI. I've mentioned it before, but with everything going on in the world, rising costs, market uncertainty, you name it, this strategy feels even more relevant today. In fact, I think coasting FI might be one of the best approaches to financial independence right now. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and the notification bell for the best money tips and tricks. What is coasting financial independence? Okay, so what exactly is coasting financial independence? Put simply, it's when you've saved enough money early on that your investments can grow on their own over time, thanks to compound interest. You don't need to keep saving aggressively, your nest egg will naturally snowball to the point where, when you hit retirement age, you're financially independent. It's like setting your finances on cruise control. You're not sprinting towards the finish line, but rather coasting toward it while still living a comfortable life in the meantime. You've heard of the 4% rule, right? The idea is that once your investments are worth 25 times your annual expenses, you can withdraw 4% per year to cover your costs without running out of money. With coasting FI, your goal is to save enough upfront so that compound interest does the heavy lifting for you. It's like planting a tree and letting it grow while you sit back and enjoy the shade. Why coasting FI is a game changer? Now, what's so great about coasting FI, you ask? Well, for starters, it's perfect for those who don't want to sacrifice every luxury or feel restricted by extreme saving goals. Unlike traditional financial independence, retire early, coasting FI doesn't require you to save 50 to 70% of your income. Instead, it allows more flexibility and balance between living for today and planning for tomorrow. It's also less stressful. When you hit your coasting FI number, you know your retirement is pretty much secured. Even if you stop saving tomorrow, your investments will continue to grow, getting you closer to your FI target every year. In a volatile financial world, knowing you're on track without having to hustle every single day can be a huge relief. How do you calculate your coasting FI number? Let's talk numbers. How do you calculate your coasting FI target? You'll need 4 main variables. 1. Your retirement spending goal. First, estimate how much you'll need to spend annually in retirement. This can be tricky because it involves predicting future expenses. But a good rule of thumb is to track your current spending and adjust for any changes. For example, if you plan to travel more or have paid off major debts by then, you might tweak those numbers. 2. Your expected investment returns. Next, estimate how much your investments will grow over time. Historically, the stock market has averaged about 7 to 10% annual returns. But to be on the safe side, you might want to use a conservative number, like 7%, to account for market fluctuations. 3. Your current age. Pretty straightforward. How old are you now? 4. Your target retirement age. At what age do you want to hit full financial independence or retire? For a lot of people, this might be 60 or 65, but it's entirely up to you. Let's break it down with a quick example. Imagine John and Jane, a couple in their mid-20s, who save 50% of their income. They want to retire at 65 with an annual expense of $98,000, adjusted for inflation. With compound interest doing its thing, they would only need to save aggressively for a few more years before they could coast towards their financial independence target. But what about market uncertainty? You might be thinking, okay, but what if the stock market doesn't perform as well in the future? Fair question. Historical data tells us that while markets can have rocky years, like the 2000s, where returns were flat for a decade, the longer your time horizon, the more consistent returns tend to be. However, we can't predict the future, so building a buffer into your expectations is smart. If you assume a lower return, say 7% instead of 10%, your coasting timeline might shift by a few years. But that's still totally manageable. Remember, coasting FI isn't about rigid numbers. It's a flexible strategy, which is why a lot of people love it so much. It adjusts based on market conditions, your lifestyle changes, and your personal goals. The magic of flexibility. One of the best things about coasting FI is the flexibility it offers. You don't need to be laser-focused on cutting expenses to the bone or depriving yourself today for a better tomorrow. Instead, coasting FI allows you to slow down, enjoy life, and still be on track for financial independence. You could even change careers, pursue passion projects, or work part-time while knowing your retirement fund is growing behind the scenes. And, especially in tough economic times, that sense of flexibility and financial security is priceless. Real-world benefits of coasting FI. Let's circle back to why coasting FI is so beneficial, especially now. We're living in uncertain financial times, and stress levels are high for many people. Coasting FI offers a way to reduce that stress. Once you hit your coasting number, you're no longer racing against the clock. You've bought yourself time. Time to enjoy life, explore new opportunities, and take the financial pressure off. Additionally, coasting FI encourages smart financial habits, like consistent investing, mindful spending, and long-term planning, without making you feel guilty for enjoying your money today. Personally, I think coasting FI is one of the most sustainable and mentally freeing strategies in the financial independence movement. You still get to experience the joys of life while knowing your future is financially secure. It's all about balance. And that's something we all need, especially during uncertain times. To sum it up, if you're someone who doesn't want to sacrifice everything for early retirement or if market fluctuations make you nervous, coasting FI could be the perfect path for you. It's less extreme than traditional FIRE, but still incredibly powerful. So, there you have it. Coasting financial independence, a balanced approach to securing your future without extreme saving. Let me know in the comments if this is a strategy you've considered or if you have any questions about how to get started. And before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more financial wisdom from the Finance Virtuoso channel. I upload new videos every other day, and I'm always excited to help you on your financial journey. Stay smart, stay invested, and I'll see you in the next video.